We're on.
Hi, Dr. Hurst. This is my video assignment on cultural healing and stress. The focus of this assignment was on meditative breathing. Question number one, describe the breathing practice. I followed the guidelines set out in the directions for the breathing technique, and I tried to find a quiet place to sit each time I did my exercises. I happened to be out of town during the week on business, so I had a bit of a challenge to find a quiet space most of the time. Because of this, some of the time I was either doing the breathing exercises in the middle of the night or during a traffic jam on the freeway, also in the middle of the night. The first time I tried it was Tuesday evening, and when I was getting ready for bed. It was a bit difficult to concentrate on the breathing count for me because after a few minutes my mind would start to wander, and the 10 minutes that it took to complete the first exercise was too long for me to remain in the moment. This got easier as the days went by, and by the time I was finishing up the assignment, there was one time that I'd actually fallen asleep during the exercise, and the timer went off, and that's what woke me up. Uh, what did you notice about how you felt after each practice? What did you notice about how you felt after each practice? After each practice, I always felt lighter, less stressed, happier, more present, and calmer as well as focused. Question number two. How did the breathing experience affect your psychological sense of well being? It lowered my heart rate, my blood pressure, and therefore my level of stress in the moment. Because of this, for a little while after following the exercise, I was aware of it and how it positively affected my attitude. Question number three. Did you notice an effect after each practice and describe how you felt? As I stated before, I felt the positive effects of the breathing exercise right after each time I practiced, though they were short lived. That could also be attributed to the fact that I was working, I was on business, so it helped for a little bit though. Question number four. Did you notice an effect after the 4 days and describe how you felt? Um, the answer is yes. Each time I practiced the breathing exercises, I did feel calmer and more at peace and happier. The weekly assignment happened to coincide with a work trip up to LA, so it was stressful and a bit chaotic. And the timing was probably a blessing in disguise because I had to take a couple 10-minute breaks throughout the day to find a quiet space to sit. And it forced me to have some much enjoyed time to myself. At one point, I was driving home through Orange County at about 1 in the morning on the way home and was stuck in a half-hour traffic jam um, due to construction, going through a construction zone on the 5. And so I took the opportunity to practice the breathing exercise in order to remain calm and wait it out. While the calm that my body and mind enjoyed was short lived, I think that if I'm able to incorporate this exercise more regularly as a go to exercise during stressful situations or when I'm having trouble falling asleep, I think that it will be a very beneficial tool to have. Thank you.